Ladies and gentlemen, the very first episode
ever
in the history
of
the world.
Okay.
Your two favorite Phillipsburg heroes. Phillipsburg, if you're in there.
Phillipsburg. If you are in deep enough, it's Phillix with a K.
If you really live in the trenches, it's Phillipsburg. So let's just share this real quick to the masses. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh Jesus. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the very first episode we have of the Spitter and Dealz show. I almost said Spitting with Spitter because of the banner behind me, and I'm super hyped on caffeine still for my workout. He's got 1 hour of sleep in him
We're
and
ready.
A big-ass energy drink, so we're ready to rock. We have some topics. We're going to try so hard for you guys to stay on track. It is very hard for us between ADHD and the fact that, you know, we're just fucking hilarious. It just kind of can veer any which direction we want it to. But we're going to start off with some topics. So we keep talking for a little bit or just jump right into topics? It feels like we're kind of no foreplay.
We got comments coming in, though. Brother James, what's up, brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
We here. We are here. We got some viewers.
They're piling in. They're piling in. We have 11 right now. We are streaming live on YouTube, 4 different Facebook pages, Smoke Signals, Carrier Pigeons, the Pony Motherfucking Express.
We sent out pages, faxes.
If you miss this episode and you're a friend, I don't even know if you're a friend.
I don't know if we could be friends.
I'm going to have to unfollow you for a week so I can stop hearing about you cry about your baby mom.
Real fast before we go any further. Go to 2M1L Media. Click like, subscribe, share this shit. And for all your vaping needs, we're at Lehigh Vape at 822 Nazareth Pike right now. Tearing this shit up. It's crazy.
We're in the
right
back
now.
room.
We got more comments. Brett Brown, finally. I got the Spitting with Spitter shirt and the effing awesome hoodie. When is the collab apparel coming?
Oh, don't you worry about it.
No,
don't you worry about it. There's a whole new, there might even be a whole new brand. He don't even know that yet, but I showed him some graphics earlier and he's like, damn, son.
I like it.
Yeah. Grab your vape. I know you want your vape. I do. Grab your vape, dog. Grab it. You know what I'm saying? I left my pen in the car because this ain't Sunday afternoon. There might be kids watching. You know what I'm saying?
Could be some kids watching.
So let's start this out. We're gonna
hey, love it.
Nate, what up, Nate? So check it out. All right, our first topic that we're gonna talk about.
Boom.
So, look at that graphic. You see that?
Dope.
So Lauryn Hill, our first female MC to go diamond with her album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Shout outs to Lauryn Hill, man. There's no other female that has done that. That's an incredible feat.
And probably even come close. No. I feel like nobody has even, and in somebody who, imagine going diamond at this point in your career, and how long has it been since you put out new music?
Yeah.
This is a sidebar. Artists never stop promoting your music, even if you feel like it's old. Right. The worst thing you can do in getting your head as an artist is move past the art you already made. Nothing's better than the stuff you already got. Bam.
I love the comments. Jersey is in the building. One man Bandit.
One man Beezy. When are you gonna start rapping again, Bandit?
Bandit.
I know you're on your entrepreneurials, but I'm gonna need you to get back in the booth. I'm just asking nicely,
politely.
Respect. So there's been a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Since we were originally supposed to do this show in January, and for lack of a better term, somebody else's family drama got involved with our location, and we had to change up.
A little bit.
So we're here.
Forever.
So we have here, we have there, we have everywhere. So now we have a format and a schedule. That gave us the opportunity to talk to you guys the way we want to. Right. And it's a little bit, all right.
People sharing the video.
We got video shares. Keep sharing. We love you guys. Appreciate you. So
this is when the Wonder Twins unite.
We are going to try to keep this as on the rails as possible.
Right.
And we came up with some topics, right?
A couple topics.
We wanted to talk about a
brief discussion.
A few important things that have been happening in the last couple weeks. And then some, I mean, I wouldn't call it important goings on, but we want to talk.
I think there's one important thing and the other shit that we have, really it doesn't matter.
So let's go to what matters first. Let's go to what matters first, because I feel like that deserves to be talked about ahead of everything else.
Yes.
So Texas gets crushed.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of southern states did, but Texas got crushed. Ted Cruz bailed, and the mayor said, "Don't be weak, fend for yourselves." So,
Talk
don't even
about
know where-
abandoned shit.
like, I have people who live in Texas, and I
Same.
feel bad.
Yeah.
I know there's giggles and ha-has like, oh, Texas had 5 inches of snow. You got all those yee trucks, and you can't even move. You're stuck. That's kind of funny. It's the internet, and y'all laugh at dead people, so we're going to make fun of everything on the internet.
Right.
We're just live talking heads, not an emoji or a meme, so get mad if you would like. But let's talk about how the politicians, two per se, that mayor, I forgot his name, and Ted Cruz, he did resign. He resigned almost immediately.
He sent out that fend for yourself
Facebook
message
post.
and see it. That was his grand opening, grand close.
Grand close.
Yeah, man.
So if that doesn't show you guys, even in the great state of Texas, who traditionally their politicians have held them down.
Yeah.
I don't know any other state. They're ready to secede damn near over anything. Oh, you guys got a new kind of dirt? We don't even want to be there no more. We're seceding. And you guys almost get it off every time. Am I correct? Right. But, I mean, granted, you're still part of our country, and we still hope everything is going well for you. But at the same time, stop depending on a dude like Ted Cruz who goes on a plane trip with his kids to Cancun. And we were reading this earlier before because I wanted to get a little bit more up on it before we start talking about it.
Crazy.
His excuse was, I just wanted to be a good dad. Now,
well, wait,
what? Who doesn't want to be a good dad? That's the first. And second, I know people are going to say, a guy like Ted Cruz, he's a politician. It's snowing. What's he going to do? Go out and shovel? Da-da-da-da-da. Yes, we understand that he cannot directly stop he cannot legislate Mother Nature into chilling the fuck out. We get that. But when you throw yourself in the public eye in such a manner and you want to be known as a leader of the people, you should be out there with the people. Yeah. Now, he shouldn't have had to get shamed into going and handing out water. He should have just did that shit.
Handed out water.
Like all the other politicians who don't get the news press, which unfortunately we don't know who they are, but there was a ton of local government that went out and helped people.
AOC had a bunch of funding for Texas.
There you go. And I'm sure half of you hate her.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're not going to...
I digress.
We won't get that far in. But we wanted to talk about the important topic. And one thing I want to say, everybody I know out there, Eric, Tiff, the Hummer, Aaron, everybody.
My grandma's out there. Grandma Marianne, shout out to you for making it through.
K-Fresh and Sam, everybody we got down there. We are thinking about you.
Yes.
Listen, memes aside, we love you, and we want you to be okay. My boy Pete was ready to drive a generator down to our boy Aaron, and if I had enough days off in a row, I'd be doing it too. Somebody's got to help you guys out. It ain't going to be Ted Cruz.
He showed you what his true colors.
True colors.
Shining through. On to the next.
And now this is where it gets hilarious.
The rest of this is going to be spicy nonsense.
And we're going to talk two versus battles that are happening currently right now. One we didn't see coming, one that's been happening. Which one you want to talk about first?
Doesn't matter. They're both a shit show.
Absolute. Of any sort.
We'll start there.
You want to start here?
Yeah, we'll start there.
So, MEEK versus 6ix9ine. Did MEEK get exposed as soft, or did he avoid getting set up by a snitch? Damn, I didn't even catch my own fucking typo in the graphic. I made that graphic in like a heartbeat. So, if you guys follow any sort of hip-hop news, some of you do, some of you don't. I'm sure you've even seen, but you know who these guys are based on how many times they have gotten destroyed on the internet.
Yes.
You have 6ix9ine, who is the rainbow snitch.
Rainbow snitch.
He is covered in bad tattoos, colors his hair all different colors.
Terrible.
And he told, and he's proud, and his fans are proud. New generation, I don't want to be that old head that says we're better than the last generation, but when it comes to the category of snitching, I would go ahead and say we're better.
I don't want to be Clint Eastwood sitting on my porch, being the grumpy old man saying, "Get off my lawn."
Get off my lawn.
No.
But get the fuck off my lawn.
Get off my lawn,
please. If you are a 6ix9ine fan, get off the lawn. But anyway,
I think, and not to cut you off, the only way Tekashi stays credible is by pulling these fucking
Oh
stunts.
yeah, because if you see a guy who can get 20 million YouTube streams, but only like 300,000 people to buy his album, which might sound like a lot to me and you, but for somebody that a record label or an indie has thrown a bunch of money behind, that is a massive flop. Yeah. If you can get 20 million streams, you should be able to get 1 million purchases, but look at that. People just want to watch. And we got comments coming.
Meek staying out of jail by hanging with millionaires like Kraft, Jay-Z, Michael Rubin, etc. Meek for the win.
That's what
Mike
knows where we were going with that.
You know where we were going with that. That's exactly where we were going.
So when you have somebody who runs up on you with a camera, who is a known snitch, and they're trying to fight you,
I wouldn't have even went outside.
You do what he does.
Yeah.
You laugh. And I mean, reports say he spit on him. I mean, granted, spitting's pretty disrespectful, but I'll spit on a snitch. I got snitch time. So I can feel for him. I spit right on his ass. I ain't going to talk about him because we already know the rest of that. Yeah. No, I ain't going to get into it. We will not besmirch that. So, see, we stayed on the rails. That was an on-the-rails moment.
That was an
on-the-rails moment. Live, you guys.
He wanted to fly off the rails. I'm not letting it happen today.
So, if you've ever been put in a situation by somebody that you don't want to be in a situation with, like you could see on his face, God damn it, I did not want to run into this little snitch ass motherfucker, let alone in a garage surrounded by people with cameras who are just going to try to make me look ridiculous.
Right.
Now we memed him, the shock meek face, you know what I mean, was hilarious. But in the grand scheme of things, when we take it outside of just making a joke about it, he did the right thing by not reacting.
Right.
He realistically, if there was no cameras around, should have and would have probably punched him in the face, as you should.
Meek's got a little bit to lose these days, though.
But he has a lot to lose.
Right.
Again, as Mick pointed out, he's hanging out with millionaires and billionaires. He's putting out music. When going on tour, when you're allowed to go on tour again, he's making moves beyond just trying to catch the next internet moment and get 20 million views. So YouTube cut him a little check, but you still can't sell records.
Right. So
where we were at with that when me and him were talking was, do you even entertain, like if from here on out, if you're Meek, do you even entertain a word he says?
No.
Now
you're not getting a diss record. I'm not responding to anything. You're not relevant unless you're pulling these stunts.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm not going to make you more relevant by recognizing these stunts that you're pulling.
Exactly. It's how everybody should treat it is like the little kid in the corner stamping his feet and throwing blocks around and making a tantrum. Just ignore his little ass. That's it.
You're grounded.
I mean, I'm not a parent, and I know that sounds like some absentee parenting, but you know what worked for me when I was being a little shit? When they just ignored me. I was like, damn,
this sucks.
Maybe when I have to realize it myself, I'm being an idiot. And yes, I had those realizations as a child. Everybody who has critical thinking skills does. Some of you don't, so that's why you can't identify. That was my asshole moment.
To wrap this up, I'm solely siding with Meek.
Yeah, no, we're 100% siding with Meek. I wanted to know from the people. Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Do you think Meek got exposed, or do you think he did the smart thing by not letting a snitch run up on him with a camera and basically get him wrapped up at the feds? Because you have to also, this is another thing that this just popped in my head. Say he is trying to set up Meek. It would behoove the feds to set up Meek because Meek is fighting for prison reform,
right?
Which would make them have to do things they don't want to do.
Right. So
you never know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist per se, but I also believe there's a lot of underlying layers of shit that a lot of people don't see.
Right. But let's expose Meek and get him out of here before he shakes up our infrastructure.
Exactly. Yeah. That could be a thing. The hip hop police were a thing. If you follow hip hop from the 90s to the early 2000s,
yeah,
plenty of shit.
It's up to 2010 they were a thing.
No, NYPD got exposed. Meek didn't. NYPD did.
Yes.
Now, moving on to our juiciest and most hilarious topic for me personally is the Kim and Kanye disaster. Bum, bum, bum. Now, we have witnessed the world blame and turn on Kanye, which to me, isn't really cool. So maybe I'm gonna cross them. I'm not saying maybe, I'm crossing some fucking lines here. So in one hand, you have one of the most genius artists we've ever experienced in our lifetime. Someone who does not give a shit if you don't agree with their opinion. Sometimes I agree with them, sometimes I don't. Right. But you have to respect the fact that somebody's willing to just say, fuck it. Sure. He made all of his own money. He made beats on records that we worship to this day. Right. In the other hand, we have a chick with a fake ass who got famous for sucking dick.
I wasn't ready.
So how? Tell me how we were so quick to turn on our boy Kanye. Because Big Booty Kim said so?
No, because he jumps off the ledge and people don't gravitate to that.
See, I gravitate towards that because I love jumping off the ledge.
Right. Yeah.
So I feel you.
I know.
Now my
Kanye West? No?
That might be that's a hard Photoshop to pull up. But
she
word. Yo, that whole thing that song about to be memeable as fuck.
Yo.
So sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but I mean to laugh. So what my thing is how, besides the fact that we turned on a genius for an untalented individual, I won't repeat what I just said because I saw a look on your face. That was pure shock. He didn't know I was going to say.
I wasn't ready. Yeah, hold on, comments. I love it, bro. Is this on podcast platforms? You are perfect for this type of shit. I assume I'm talking to you,
my guy Clint. Clint.
And yeah, it will be. Thank you.
It will be. I will share. I will send you every link possible.
Yes, it's streaming live on YouTube right now.
Live. I almost did it.
No, we're not doing it.
Ooh, I'm like holding it.
Reel it in, big fella.
So, I'm like shaking trying not to do it. So now, a totally separate topic of that topic. Do you automatically blame Kanye and forget that Kim is the one with 3 failed marriages?
No, I think this was happening for a while.
I mean, this was definitely in the making. I mean, when's the last time you seen them even publicly give a shit about each other? I mean, Kanye never looks like he gives like a shit in public. He's just always angry looking. But
to play devil's advocate, I think Kim probably held on and tried to make this work for a little bit. And
I mean, probably because she don't want to look like,
strike number 4.
Yeah, strike 4. You're out. You've been out. Sorry. Your sisters are hotter than you.
I'm never ready.
She ain't gonna hear that.
I'm never ready for your level of debauchery.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not either. It just kind of comes flying the fuck out.
No type of filter. I'm hoping out of all this, I get like a 909 in Heartbreaks.
I mean, we're about to get a fire album. If that's one thing
I hope for.
I'm praying. Did you see his Twitter? He said Kim turned against me. The industry won't accept me. I bought a Bentley. Ye is back. Now I'm hoping to God we get where we left off with My Dark Twisted Fantasy yet.
Right.
That was, to me, that's my favorite album. If we're talking about Kanye albums, if we want to dive into that real quick,
I like High School Dropout. I like Registration.
I like all those are good though. But
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
But Dark Twisted Fantasy is fucked up. Like, I'm a fucked up person.
Right.
Period.
Right.
He's a fucked up person too, but I'm like, I enjoy it. I
fight it.
I live in it. I fester in it. When your mind is in the gutter, your mind is in my mind. My mind's
scary place to be.
We're getting more comments, baby. We're getting more comments.
Yeah, about to go
stupid. That's
for real.
Bandit. I seen your hair growing out, Bandit. I know you got one last album in you. Anybody who hasn't heard my dude One Man Bandit, just go to YouTube and search One Man Bandit.
It's fire.
I don't even know if he operates his Facebook page anymore. You can't go on SoundCloud, I don't think. But YouTube, we got some songs on there still. I have a couple that I bump in my car to this day. We got to get Bandit on here one day talking.
Hey, Bandit, this is your invite.
Yeah, Bandit, you want to come out here? You want to come talk?
Bandit, no.
You want to be part of this reverse Oreo? You know what I'm saying? Every NBA player, what did he say? Every NBA say, yeah, nah. Yo, see,
NBA
I
player,
love Nick. Nick stays with the best.
Better stay away. That yeah, listen, all athletes, everybody.
Yo, Reggie Bush, Kanye West, and whoever
Chris
the
Humphries.
fuck. Yeah, Chris Humphries about to have a fucking support group. They're gonna meet at Panera every fucking week, eat fucking tomato basil fucking sandwiches, and fucking be pissed.
Lamar Odom.
Oh,
from the other Kardashian.
I mean, actually, there's just a Kardashian support group. They just run through the world. Travis Scott's about to get turned out. He already had him McDonald's selling barbecue chips or whatever the fuck he was selling.
Tiger.
Oh man, Tiger. Oh shit. It was Rack City is gone, burned to the ground, all by the Kardashians. I'm convinced they sacrificed their dad for riches to the Illuminati. We're gonna just say that out loud.
That's a wild hot take.
I do not believe that. I just wanted to throw that out there. I just say shit to say shit.
One man Bandit said Kanye better not get blasted for all this. This is all Kim. Care to explain that? How is this all Kim? I'm not in disagreement, but I would like to know your opinion, Bandit.
And Bandit, you have some good elaboration, so I'm gonna need you to elaborate the fuck out of that, please.
Please.
And thank you.
The clock is ticking.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about right now, we are talking about the Kim and Kanye debacle. So if you're just tuning in, which you've missed 21 minutes and 40 seconds of fucking awesome, now you know what we're talking about. She's a failure
to have relationships.
I mean, that's not. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, word, right? If you knew a manager got fired from his job by 3 different jobs, right?
Times.
3 different jobs, and maybe not fired, maybe they parted ways amicably. There was a fucking mutual parting ways, whatever.
Here's the hit, though. They would still get a job.
In the car world, they'll get a job. Trust me.
The resume speaks for itself.
Word. I mean, she's gonna get a job somewhere.
She just knows money.
See the thing,
but
she's cashed out though. Probably they shut the show down.
Didn't she have more money than Kanye before the Yeezy line of Adidas?
Probably with the show and the clothing line, but at the same time, when's the last time you heard about any of that from any of them?
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I'm hoping we get a comeback. Whoa.
Ooh, whoa. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
it. Nah, man. See, like that's facts, Nick. That's fact.
Listen, Mick. Listen.
That's fact. Bro, she was like, looked like a frog trying to eat a friggin' whatever the fuck frogs eat that was too big.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He hit it first though, right? Yo, I segue to the worst diss record ever, bro.
I tried for 20.
Yo, he succeeded for 23 minutes. Nah, bro. She tell me that wasn't. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah, see,
embarrassed her.
Just happened. Like, oh, cancel this show. Fuck you, Bandit. Shit is hilarious. This is only episode 1. We don't get canceled. We cancel. Cancel culture will never affect us. Why? Because you have to give a fuck to be canceled. And people fucking love us.
Man, I want.
If it was, listen. Some people love me. Some more people hate me than hate him. But some people hate him, and a lot of people love him. Between the two of us, if you can't find something to laugh at or be happy about in the 30 minutes we provide you today, fuck off. Don't tune in. Scroll right past it.
I wasn't ready.
Don't want you
to laugh like that, Mick. Shout out to you, Mick Blue. Yeah. Jesus.
We're gonna have to have a
can we
get a really round table?
Can we get a round table discussion?
I feel like it is not only like needed.
It's necessary.
It's highly necessary. Needed and necessary are the same thing, but don't listen. Our brains ain't working right. We're functioning on chemicals, like legal chemicals, by the way,
No sleeping and energy drink.
Where's all the fucking go-go juice, man? We got
you left it out there.
I drink pre-workout before the show, just so you guys know.
Every show he comes in and I'm like real chill, even keeled, and he's like on a 12, ready. Like
gotta be, bro. Like gotta be on a 12.
Gotta relax.
Listen, throw the 12s in the chat. Throw the 12 in the chat. Throw the 12s in the chat. We used to have, when we did our one show, when people thought something was funny, we'd have them type pancakes in the shit. Yeah, everything was pancakes. Shout out to Greg Kohler. He started pancakes because it started with people putting O's.
One Man Bandit said that would be fire. We got One Man Bandit, Mick Blue. Can we get a confirmation?
Yes, let's get it. Pre-workout and Viking. See, Bandit knows. Yo, Bandit been on some car trips with me. When we get you on the show, we got to talk about how we drove that fucked up ass Chrysler Sebring all the way up to Buffalo and Syracuse just for a bum to try to steal my hoagie. And then in Syracuse, we watched that chick get turned out by the whole bar. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. She started right in the middle of the whole shit.
I can't. Next guys, stop, bro. Like, bro. Yo. Hey.
Whoa.
Listen,
we talk about this shit all day, but we perfectly timed this.
I know, I love it.
So listen. Might be the most organized, disorganized shit we've ever done. We're getting much better at this.
Not really, but okay.
I thought
it's better. We're leaps and bounds.
Fuck.
Leaps and bounds.
I ruined it, didn't I?
No, not yet.
Not yet. See the word. Yeah, we got 3 minutes to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? What else can we talk about? Pre-workout and Viking music. Bandit. I love that shit. Bandit, me and Bandit have been on more fucking crazy adventures. The only other person I've gone on two people I've gone on more adventures with than Bandit are Homer and Aaron. It's the only people. But me and Bandit go on some wild ass music related.
We can dial Aaron in on this too.
We can patch in people live, right? Listen.
No, we gotta send them the invite, but then we can patch them in.
Patch in.
You know, this is our inaugural. Man, listen.
I got it.
It's our first.
It's the first one. You know how when people be doing shit and they gotta start doing shit, that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
It's our first one, but it's not gonna be our last.
I almost did it again. Yo. So
he would have fucked around and got us cancer.
Nah. No, if you guys even fucking knew what we're talking, I might want to do it so bad just to see feels. Can that be how we sign off the show?
No.
I'm just going to say
one man says stay on the rail.
Stay on the rail. Woo. Well, listen.
If y'all only knew what our pre-show was like,
yeah, we should. That's only on Instagram. Too many Karens on Facebook. Fuck y'all. So we're gonna start signing off because it takes us about 5 minutes to say goodbye to you motherfuckers. Probably not this time. Maybe we wrap it up quick. But you know, I like to make it feel special.
Go ahead, make it feel special.
So cue the candlelight music. Nah, we don't have any. We should have background music. Next episode. So anyway, as we sign off from our first episode, we want to thank. There has been 20 people plus tapped in the entire time on the one mainstream. Shout out to Edwin, bro. I'm glad we got Edwin's my guy. Edwin's one of the most talented people I know. This motherfucker, he would, bruh. Can you just cook for me and sing to me so I can wife you up, Edwin? Like that's where it's at. I watched him do that for people. That's how Edwin be swaying. Edwin is a master cook and vocalist. I have watched him kill it at a show and then go to work and cook people fucking 50 different fucking meals. Edwin's the man. Shout out to Edwin. I like to give. It's called, as my boy TJ says, giving you your fucking flowers while you are still awake, sir.
Listen, if you haven't already, go to 2M1L Media, like, subscribe, and share. For all your vapor needs, go to Lehigh Vape at 822 Nazareth Pike. Tell them Large Marge sent you.
Ooh.
Go take care of you.
Ooh.
That's Dealz.
We have.
I'm Spitter.
Hold on. We also have. Go to Fat Entertainment on Facebook. Go to F and Awesome Apparel on Facebook and Instagram. And The Real Nikki Dealz on everything. Next episode, we're going to talk about how there's a fucking imposter Nikki Dealz out there somewhere. So stay tuned because we're going to cook this dude's shit.
Peace.
Later. There really is too.
Oh my God.